Hello and welcome back. Once again, I am Paul Brunel, one of the co-creators of Empowerment and Man Reborn. I want to talk about a theory about homeostasis and enlightenment. What the two are, what the difference is, and to me, they're both the same in life, in this world. So homeostasis is the balance of energy. It is the balance of your body's ability to be comfortable as well as fight, flight, or freeze. Right? It is the balance in the middle of sympathetic and parasympathetic. It is the balance between action and reaction, or action and non-active action. That is where, to me, everything is perfect at peace, and that is the concept of enlightenment, right? People, you have these meditation masters that go up into the mountains, and they are trying to find what they say is where you transcend and you hit that level of enlightenment. In life, in this third dimension, as we have all these different aspects of who we are, right behind me is a list of the top 12 that we cover in our coaching programs. There are so many internal and external variables and aspects of life. So, to me, homeostasis and enlightenment is that euphoric feeling on specific days where everything feels at ease, everything feels at peace, everything pauses, right? And the past, present, future, everything just hits in the moment. In that perfect moment, you breathe, you feel it, and then it's gone, right? To me, that is what enlightenment is in modern world of today, because the balance, it is the energy, it's the effort, it's all your values, your character traits, your internal environments, your external environments, everything that just happens to fit, be that final piece of the puzzle that just completes that moment. Who you are, where you're at, doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter, you can hit that euphoric state in a chaotic, crazy store on, Black Friday, shopping for Christmas, whatever it is, whatever that triggers that moment, you feel it and you're like, you breathe, and then it's gone, So what do? If everything is temporary, even the aspect of enlightenment, the same thing it would meditate with the aspect of emptying the mind meditation. It's once you think that you're meditating, now you're not, or you are, but not the emptying the mind meditation. Because as soon as you think, now no longer is your mind empty. So I'm going to run through the top 12 major aspects and then pull them into the concept of enlightenment is homeostasis in the moment. So we have, and this is not in any order, right? You can take this list and put it in whatever order that you want to, for personal reasons if you want to, but nothing on this list is superior to any of the other ones. This is just the top 12 that we like to cover to help people fully grasp and get an understanding of who they are, and if they have anything lacking in life, where to look first. So this is what we use this tool for. The 12 major aspects of life. You have love relationship, you have your friendships, you have your environments, you have your heart and health happiness, you have your adventures, your intellectual life, your skills, your career, your creative life, your spiritual life, your family life, and your community. Once again, there are no specific order. Most people don't know these 12, and they do maybe the same 3 or 4 things in life. Work, home, shopping, family, and next they do the same thing, right? So if this is just the basic top 12, the 12 major aspects that we like to focus with, there are so many more that are not on this list. So when people go through these daily routines and they start feeling unfulfilled, lacking happiness, this is where we have them turn. And we have them ask 3 things. What do I want from these? What do I need from these? And what do I have to give back? Because it's not always about taking. When you're looking to push growth, not only do you need to receive, but you also need to give. So if you balance, a lot of people lack self-value, so they love to give in these, but they don't feel valued enough to receive. You know, so that is a huge aspect of it. And that's, or vice versa. A lot of people like to like to receive, but not give. So when you're looking at balancing, this is how, and a good way to turn to figure out who, how, and what in lack of fulfillment, lack of involvement, lack of whatever, right? Because there's only a certain amount of aspects in a day. So if you're career driven, right, and you're working 70, 80 hours a week to build a business, are you learning a new hobby? Are you focusing on your spirituality? Are you neglecting your family? Are you neglecting your community? What adventures have you been on, right? What have you learned besides what supports your career? Are you focusing on your health, right? Because without your body, the rest doesn't really matter, you know? What are you surrounding yourself with? And it's not just friends, right? But what is the environment of your home? What is the environment of your car? What is the environment of your work? Is it cluttered? Is it cloudy? Is it dirty? Is it disorganized? Or because whatever your environment surround is, that's essentially most likely how your mind is. So a lot of people say, if you show me the inside of somebody's car or bedroom, I could understand and see how organized their mind is, because it's a direct reflection, you know. So this is essentially like a whack-a-mole game growing up at the fair, right? You have that board, imagine 12 holes, and every time you focus on one, right, you're feeling a lacking in one of these. So as you're working on this, there's going to be brief moments where you have all of these in a perfect place. And then the breath, euphoria kicks in, acceptance, you know, whether it's you connect to the divine, whether that's an aspect of your spirituality, right? You know, you're just attuned, you're in line, and you're like, oh, life is amazing. And then poof, it's gone. So what do? Right? You learn intellectual to put the proper tools in place to be able to balance these out as effectively and efficiently as possible for next time. So it's not about, oh, I experienced it once, I'm good. No. How often can you get these 12, just these basic 12 or the top 12 in perfect harmony, so you can experience more homeostasis, more enlightenment, more euphoria, on whether it's bi-weekly, monthly. Maybe you learn to be a pro in communicating, understanding, accepting, and pushing your ability to be able to self-reflect using the discipline videos that we talked about and we covered, right? Maybe being proactive and sitting down and reflecting on these on a daily basis get you to experience that enlightenment more often. Because if you are kind with yourself but yet firm, if you're gentle with yourself when you need to be, if you have the proactive discipline to understand that these 12 are so important to you, and you can write and give meaning to them, right? Your love relationship, if you are in a partnership, right, what do you need from it? What do you want from it? And what do you have to give back? And if you're not, how do you get into one? What do you need to do as an individual to find a partner, right? Or if, say, out in life, you're just like, I never find the right one, or I am always attracted to X partners, but you want a different letter. How do you get that? What do you need to do? What tools and what self-reflective do you need to do in your relationship aspects of who you are to be able to accomplish that. When you're looking for your friends, right? Are your friends replacing that love relationship? Are they replacing or a different aspect of your community? How do you integrate your friends with your family, right? Are they aspects of your spiritual life? Are they aspects of your intellectual life? Are they people that you meet at the gym because they support the same health and heart happiness as you? You know? And what do you need to do? What do you need? What do you want? What do you need to give back, right? So ask yourself all these things. Your environment, your friends, give names. Maybe your top 10, top 15, right? And then as you get down, what adventures do you want to go on? What do you want? What do you need? What do you have to give back, right? Your intellectual self. What do you want? What do you need? What do you have to give back? Your skills, right? And these skills could be anything. It could be to support your adventures. It could be to support your intellectual life. Your skills could be to support your career, your spiritual life, everything. Your skills are the set that you can use to achieve enlightenment when all of us are balanced. But it's focusing on one, the one with the most area of opportunity, and then working your way up from that. And maybe that could be something that how you can rearrange your list, you know, what works best for you. But maybe you go from area of most opportunity to down here at number one that you have the most control and the most under control down here. And then you work on the rewatch the discipline videos or study discipline more in just the top 4 that we covered and learn how to apply them to here. And then you will find enlightenment, moments of enlightenment and moments of reciprocity and moments of euphoria, because that's what life's about. Every day, if we're trying and we're growing, and we're on the process to accomplish with our discipline everything that we need to in this aspect, we're going to be able to find the value in who we are, what we do, and how to give back. So focus in who you are in different aspects and how to give back, and that'll lead to the concept of enlightenment. I hope that helped to kind of like pull the mystic side with the philosophical side with actual steps of processing to accomplish. Because I feel when I'm the most balanced, that is when, for me, I get those moments of enlightenment in the moment, of euphoria, of I love life, I love where I am, I love how I'm living, my choices. And when I need to self-reflect to get me back on track and kick my butt in the proper direction, that's where I rely on my discipline and some other skills and techniques that I have, and that we've worked on to develop to help our clients. So once again, please share, please offer this to other people, send requests and send from our groups and from our pages of empowerment and Man Reborn, and help us build this, because we're going to continue to keep giving great content, great personal spin of things that we've used to help improve our lives and get us to where we want to be, and break things down a little bit more easier for people to understand, to be able to interpret. So and we're rolling with the pack. There's 3 of us leading the charge, and there's a lot more coming on board. So bring as many people as you can, because we want to rise and we want to grow together. So once again, thank you for staying through the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.